Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to tackle a topic that's probably a little too close to home for some of us. How bad drivers can learn to drive better. Whether you're new to the road or you've had your fair share of fender benders, there's always room for improvement. So, if you've ever been honked at, gotten lost in a parking lot, or just felt nervous behind the wheel, this video is for you. First off, let's acknowledge that not everyone is born with amazing driving skills. And that's okay. Driving is something you can learn and get better at with practice and the right mindset. So let's dive into some practical tips that can help turn you from a nervous newbie into a confident driver. One of the first things you need to do is understand the basics of your car. I know it sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people don't know their car's features. Spend some time familiarizing yourself with the controls, the lights, the windshield wipers, the turn signals, and even the emergency brake. Make sure you know how to adjust your mirrors and seats properly. This might seem like small stuff, but it's essential for a comfortable and safe driving experience. Next, let's talk about the importance of practice. There's no substitute for getting behind the wheel and spending time driving. If you're a bad driver, it's probably because you haven't had enough practice. Start by driving in less busy areas like parking lots or quiet residential streets. Focus on basic maneuvers like turning, stopping, and parking. As you gain confidence, gradually move on to busier streets and highways. Consistent practice will help you become more comfortable and improve your skills. Speaking of practice, one great way to get some extra driving time is by using a driving simulator. These can be found in some driving schools or as part of video games. Simulators can help you get a feel for the road in a safe and controlled environment. They can also be a lot of fun and take some of the stress out of learning. Now, let's address a big issue for many bad drivers: fear and anxiety. It's normal to feel nervous when you're learning to drive, but too much anxiety can affect your performance. To combat this, try some relaxation techniques. Take deep breaths, listen to calming music, and remind yourself that it's okay to make mistakes. Everyone does. If you find that your anxiety is really holding you back, consider talking to a professional who can help you develop strategies to manage it. Another key aspect of becoming a better driver is learning to anticipate and react to other drivers. Defensive driving is all about being aware of your surroundings and expecting the unexpected. Keep an eye on what other cars are doing and always have an escape plan in mind. For example, if the car in front of you suddenly slams on the brakes, what will you do? Maintaining a safe following distance and staying alert can help you avoid accidents. It's also important to know the rules of the road. Make sure you understand traffic laws and signs, and always follow them. This might seem basic, but a lot of bad driving comes from simply not knowing or not following the rules. If you're unsure about something, take the time to look it up or ask someone. There are also plenty of resources online, including practice tests for your driver's license. Let's not forget about the role of technology. Modern cars come with a lot of features that can help make driving easier and safer. Things like backup cameras, blind spot monitors, and lane departure warnings are great tools for new or nervous drivers. Make sure you know how to use these features and take advantage of them. However, don't rely on them completely. It's still important to develop your own skills and awareness. One of the best ways to improve your driving is to take a professional driving course. Even if you've already got your license, there's no shame in going back to school. A good driving instructor can provide personalized feedback and help you work on specific areas where you're struggling. Plus, they can teach you advanced techniques that you might not learn on your own. It's also worth considering the type of car you're driving. Some cars are simply easier to drive than others. If you're having a lot of trouble, it might be worth trying a different vehicle. Smaller cars are generally easier to maneuver and park, while cars with automatic transmissions can take some of the stress out of driving. If you have the option, choose a car that you feel comfortable and confident in. Finally, let's talk about mindset. Becoming a better driver is all about having a positive attitude and a willingness to learn. Don't get discouraged if you make mistakes. They're a natural part of the learning process. Instead, use them as opportunities to improve. Keep a sense of humor about it and try to enjoy the process. After all, driving is a skill that will serve you well for the rest of your life. So there you have it, folks. These are some practical tips to help bad drivers become better drivers. Remember, everyone starts somewhere, and it's never too late to improve. Practice regularly, stay calm, and don't be afraid to seek help if you need it. With time and effort, you can become a confident and competent driver. Now, I want to hear from you. What tips do you have for improving your driving skills? Do you have any funny or embarrassing driving stories to share? Let's get a conversation going in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more driving tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and safe driving.